Welcome back to Coffee and Candor. This is Brandy.
This is Amber.
And Chris.
And Ross.
Woo! So what we're talking about tomorrow is the first day of autumn, y'all. Fall, y'all.
Yeah,
well, I mean, it won't feel like
Not
fall.
all South.
At least that's what they say.
I mean, it's the season. It won't feel like it. But y'all, I live for fall. Everything that I love
all 2
most.
days of it.
Yeah. Everything that I love most in the world is in the fall. Halloween and pumpkins and fall colors and apple and caramel and pumpkin and sweatshirts and boots and leggings. Life is just better in the fall. What is y'all's favorite fall? Scary movies. Scary shit. I love ghost stories. What is y'all's favorite fall shit?
Mosquitoes are dead.
Yeah, no shit.
I can be down with that.
Yep, that's what I love the most.
I like to go on car rides.
I like the cooler weather. I don't like the rain.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's been raining all year, it feels
Yeah.
like. I mean, that's been our driest spell in a while.
You know,
Yeah,
yeah,
it
here.
has.
Like, I love to go like on car rides and just look at the leaves, like the color. I love the way, like, you'll just be like driving along and there'll be all the muted colors, and all of a sudden, wham! This fiery red tree. Oh my god! To me, that's just so beautiful.
I love the leaves and the pumpkins and hot cocoa and scary movies.
Oh yeah, crock pot meals and like putting on your leggings and your boots and your scarves we don't wear.
Chili.
Yeah,
I'm making my scarves into a
dog toy.
right now.
But like, oh my god, I just love everything. Like, and I've decided, and I've been working on it ever since probably about a week now. I'm trying to get a little spooky in my day every day, like listening to spooky music, reading a spooky story, watching a spooky show. Because last year, you know, I had
What spooky shows have you watched?
we've just been watching like various scary movies. I haven't watched any spooky like TV
You watched
shows.
Marianne.
Yeah,
Oh,
I haven't watched
definitely.
that yet. But like last year, you know, I had surgery. It's actually, I got out of the hospital a week ago yesterday.
Oh, was it?
A year, you know,
Right,
a year ago yesterday, I mean. And so I was so out of it for a couple of weeks of it. I feel like I kind of missed the Halloween season last year. So I want to savor it like this year. And so yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait. We have a road trip coming up the weekend of October the 18th where we're going up to like Fayetteville, and I'm so excited for the drive because it's going to be so pretty. Oh my gosh, I'm just so excited. I love all things fall.
We ought to take the pig trail up there.
Sure, I mean, why not? Because it's not like we have you know, we're going up Friday and the rest of our party's not even going to get there till Saturday night, so we can do what we want. I'm excited about that. And of course, there'll be a Blue October show. And I mean, don't get me wrong, that's huge and a big part of it. But it's just as much, the Blue October shows, it's just as much the hanging out. We like do like tailgating and stuff. It's just a lot of fun. We see people we don't get to see very often. And then, of course, Mason will be 4 this Halloween.
Wow.
That does not even seem possible. But then at the same time, doesn't it feel like he's always been around? Like, to me, it feels like there was never a time before him. But 4
Yeah, it's hard to...
Yeah. It's hard to remember what life was like without him. I can't believe he's going to be 4. He's obsessed with Santa Claus. This morning he told his mom, I'm going to talk to Santa about you, because she got on to him, which I thought was pretty funny. Like, so he's already that kid. Like, we're going to have to get him like the I'd like to speak to your manager haircut.
The Karen.
The Karen.
I'm going to have to speak to Santa about you. But yeah.
Have you seen that meme? It's like when an unstoppable force meets an immovable object, and both these women have the Karen haircut.
Oh God!
And the one's like, "I want to speak to your manager." The other one's like, "I am
the manager." Oh my God! Now what happens?
God.
Okay, that's funny.
That would be terrifying. My goodness. So what else?
Everything's just better in the fall. Like, you can go sit outside and bugs don't eat you. And we can
Bonfires.
we can have our first. I was saying we can have a bonfire soon. I mean, maybe.
Roast some marshmallows.
I love bonfires.
Yeah.
And of course, then there's Halloween, and we can get to have costume parties.
What are y'all going to be for Halloween?
I don't know. Ross said when he saw what you were going to be, he said we should try to be like Castiel and Crowley.
That'd be awesome.
That would be awesome.
That's pretty cool. So yeah, and I would love being Castiel. So
this is my scarf now.
That looks like some sort of torture device in prison.
That's not what I was thinking.
Yeah,
It looks
no,
like
it looks like something
that's a
you would
sex toy.
penetrate someone with.
No, it's a chew toy.
vigorously penetrate someone with.
It's a chew toy. See,
How
I messed
hard
up
is
my.
it?
So hard.
Oh, and it's got like their teeth can get in it. So yeah, they'll like that.
That's what I used to do with all my old clothes, t-shirts, and stuff. I'd make little toys like that.
Cool. Yeah, I'm looking forward to all things. Like, I want to watch, like, every night now I just want to go to bed and curl up and watch scary movies. And I just, like, why do you think, like, certain people are all about Christmas, and then certain people are all about Halloween. Why do you think?
As a child, I remember watching, like, Nightmare Before Elm Street and Tales from the Crypt and stuff like that since I can remember. I mean, Grandma would tell me to go to bed, I'd turn my TV off, then I'd wait till I thought she was asleep, and I'd turn on the scary stuff. So I've always been...
Yeah, I've always been obsessed with Halloween. It's always been my favorite thing. Like, I don't know if it's just because, I gravitate to the darker, spookier things anyway, and I know you do too. So I don't know if it's something like that. I don't know if it's like the whole mythos with, dark culture and, like, skulls, and because everybody thinks I'm weird because I'm obsessed with skulls, but
Maybe y'all are the devil.
I don't think we're the devil.
Or like a demon.
Maybe a lesser demon. Like, can demons have good hearts?
I don't think so.
Then I'm not a demon. Because I have a good heart. I've got some major anger management problems and a foul mouth, but I got a good heart. So
She's a fallen angel.
yeah.
Okay.
More like that, yeah. But, like, he just broke himself on the animal dildo.
What'd you do?
Nothing.
Look at his face.
Wow.
He's trying not to cry.
Why is this thing so dense?
Because she's up there and weaved it together.
Good braider.
Yeah. She's a good braider, dude. He did a silent scream.
You can have that back.
What'd you do, whack yourself with it?
Yes.
He didn't try to put it in his butt, though.
You're
And
special.
It didn't feel good.
In the butt.
Anywhere. I hit my hand with it and it fucking hurt. A lot.
Yeah, it's...
Dense.
Yeah. That's why I
They
said
can
that.
chew on it for a while.
And I think part of it, like, the idea of dressing up, like, where you get to be anything or what you want to be, like, I've always been fascinated with that.
Me too. It's always been fun.
Yeah, to me, I mean...
And like you said, I've always, always liked that dark stuff, so it was always like I could be a witch or Dracula.
Yeah. And nobody looked at you cross-eyed because you wanted to be something, like, evil or whatever. And
Yeah, it's amazing. You can dress up as whatever on the 31st of October and nobody cares. You dress up as the same thing a day later and it's like, oh, now you're weird.
Yeah. I mean, I love the idea. And I don't understand why everybody doesn't love Halloween like I do, because I'm like, literally... It's the day where the rules don't apply. You can be what you want. You can express yourself how you want. You can, like, go full on creepy. You can go, I mean, if you want to do the slut thing, you can be a slutty anything. I actually saw a slutty lipstick costume the other day.
Oh my God.
I was like, how?
What is that, a lipstick costume with the ass cut out?
I guess. I mean, because it just looked like they were dressed up like a skimpy lipstick tube. And I'm like, all right. And that's another reason I like the Halloween fall season, is because that's when I buy all my home decor.
Yeah.
Because
Oh my God. I walk into Michael's, I'm just like, oh
I know,
my God.
I'm dying to go to Ross because they always have great Halloween shit. And like, yeah, that's like, I legitimately buy shit I use year round. People are like, oh, time to decorate for Halloween. I'm like, time to decorate the house. You know what I was...
Which, by the way, Taylor's already done.
Oh, yeah, she's already decorated the porch.
I saw last night. I was like,
well,
I guess she decided to go ahead and
yeah,
decorate.
she's seen the thing. How early is too early?
Yeah.
It's never too early. Probably usually December 31st is the earliest I'd go. But
Oh my god.
Take down the Christmas decorations, put the Halloween decorations back up.
I've thought about doing a Halloween tree. I really have. Cause
Yeah, a lot of people do that.
I have a purple Christmas tree that's about, 4 foot high. So it'd be perfect. I could witch it up. But
that's where they're talking about on Corey and Patrick. Corey's wife is already putting up the Christmas tree.
Ew.
And Patrick was like, no, absolutely not. You can't do that. What about Halloween?
She skipped 2 holidays.
Yeah. And all that. And he was like, oh, well, what if we put, skulls or bats or something on the tree? He's like, okay, that would be okay.
Yeah, that would be. That's
yeah,
acceptable.
but if she's putting up the Christmas tree, she ain't gonna do that.
No.
Because she's probably feels about Christmas like we do about Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
And I get it because you get presents and stuff. But to me, Christmas has all these heavy connotations. Like, if you come from a dysfunctional family, there's a lot of baggage with Christmas. You don't have that with Halloween. Halloween is just a party. It's fun. You can, there's no expectation that you got to go see people you're blood related to, but you don't like.
We need to talk about what we were talking about earlier. What she said just reminded me of that.
What?
About, I guess, my disconnection with family.
Yours personally?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, I don't know if you're the same way at all, but we can talk about that later. We'll keep talking about this.
No, we can talk about that. We can segue. That's a good segue.
Yeah.
Well, I was just talking about, how did we get started on it?
I have no idea.
That's the worst part. We have so many random conversations, and we never know how they start.
Try to circle back to them, and
Well, no, we were sitting at Waffle House.
Yeah.
And we were eating, like you do,
at the waffle.
at the
know
Waffle
how
House, the
family-
House of Waffles.
I don't know how family came up. But anyway, I was talking about, I know this isn't normal, so I'm not like a psychopath or something, because I realize it's not normal. But, God, I wish I could remember how this started. The family really fell apart when Grandma died.
Yeah, she was like the glue for y'all's family, the one that kept y'all.
Yeah, and I'm
the
like,
common denominator.
I don't really feel bad that I don't see my family.
Right.
I kind of relieved that there's not obligation to go see everybody, and I'm like, I know that's not normal.
But I think
it's like I've put up this wall and I'm pushing everybody away.
no, you're not.
I feel like I am.
You first of all, you do family things with Chris's family. Hell, you do family things with my family on holidays. I mean, I can't think of a holiday in years that we haven't all been together. I mean, maybe not on the day, but celebrated together.
Right.
So,
and I think if I was close to them,
right.
it may be different.
And maybe or maybe not, because like if you were physically close. But your family, like mine, was kind of fucked up and dysfunctional, and like I'm close to parts of my family, but then there are other parts of my family where I can honestly say I would be totally okay if I never ever saw them again ever. And I think when shit's really dysfunctional, sometimes you have to do that for self-preservation, because I know when I was still letting them into my circle that it just brings up all that bullshit again, and you have to rehash it, even if nothing's ever said. It's still all happening up here, and I think you eventually just kind of build a wall, because it's not healthy to be living in that space.
Well, I was telling him, I don't know if I was always like that. I mean, we would go visit Grandma and stuff when we lived here before, and
Right.
Alexis was little, and one year we'd spend Christmas with his family, Thanksgiving with mine, the next we'd switch, and I would get excited to go see Grandma.
Yeah.
I mean, I was closest with her.
Yeah. I mean, she was your mom.
But since she's passed, I don't really have that.
Well, you
feeling.
don't easily attach to anybody emotionally. I mean, it takes you a long time to make that kind of attachment, and I'm
still not sure she is emotionally attached to me.
I think so. Yeah, I think she.
That was a joke. It got real quiet. Then. No, that was a joke.
Someone's ass for you.
Awkward.
Okay.
Yeah. So, let's be real. She'd beat someone's ass for all of us. She loves deeply. She doesn't love easily. And that's, that may have been how she would have been anyway, but when having a fucked up childhood, it just reinforced that.
And that's another thing I was going to say. When Grandma